So scandalous.
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike. So today you decided what I'm talking about. I made a poll on my channel and it was a close race. The winner ended up winning by a single vote. That's how close it was. Pretty intense. And the winner was Catwoman. So I'm going to be talking about Catwoman today. They say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. I'm kidding. Halle Berry's hot. Now, I know that Catwoman is a criminal, but the real crime is that YouTube charged me $10 for this monstrosity. They should be paying me to watch it. Instead of getting royalties, Pitoff should be paying royalties to the people that own this film. Here are some quick cat facts before we get started. A group of cats is called a clowder. There was a cat that was a mayor of an Alaskan town for 20 years. I didn't even know cats live for 20 years. By that time, I would have produced a couple of videos. Alright, I guess I have to, I guess I really have to, I'm procrastinating, aren't I? Our main character is Patience Phillips. She's just a super relatable, down-to-earth girl, and we can tell that because she just walks like this. But don't worry, later in the movie she gets knocked on the head and gets multiple personality disorder, basically. Unfortunately, this film takes nothing from the source material, but I will say there's one change that I do appreciate, and that's the fact that they changed her name to Patience, because it is a well-needed reminder. It's like the director told Halle, okay, so after the scene where you come back to life via cat magic, we're gonna have you just forget how to move. If you could just move weird, like cat, like weird, kind of like... and like and So then Patience decides that she has to stop the makeup company that she's working for because they're developing an evil cream that if you use it too much, it makes your face hard, and if you stop using it, it makes your face scarred. Very interesting, I know. So after she gets brought back to life with cat magic, she goes home, goes to bed, wakes up, and then realizes, I should probably return this cat that's been stalking me. So she finds out who owns it, goes to their house, and that owner, along with her oddly airbrushed face,
what is that?
Throws catnip at Patience, who proceeds to rub it all over her face.
Really, I'm late for work. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even...
You should come back anytime. I'm always here.
Catnip.
What the fuck is that?
Nice. Patience then gets fired from her job because she decided that she's gonna give her boss the remix.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry's not nearly enough.
Okay. Then let me try the remix.
Which is just epic. Then her horny friend that won't shut up passes out from creaming too hard. Now yes, I might be skimming through the film a little bit, but trust me, you're not missing anything. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. She has a big crush on a cop that saves her from almost dying because she's a genius and decided to go stand on an air conditioning unit. And although we all wish that the movie ended there, it doesn't, and he proceeds to ask her out because I guess when you're that hot, your actions don't matter. Who cares?
I know this great Italian place around the corner, Grecchio's on 6th. Or Listen, maybe tomorrow's better. Say 1 o'clock.
Oh, what's that? You're about to jump off a building? Yeah, that's cool and all, but like, you trying to fuck? You know that's some people's move. They just like wait until, you know, they're vulnerable and then try to swoop in as a shoulder to lean on, you know what I mean? But usually that's shoulder to lean on is supplied after like they break up with the boyfriend. But hey, I mean, you're about to jump off a building. I guess you're pretty vulnerable too. It's a perfect time to ask for your phone number. Anyway, so he asks her out, and then she stands him up because she's like a cat or something, I don't remember. And then he goes to a school and gives a presentation, and she meets him there. And then they have a sexually charged basketball game in front of children. 4 people. It took 4 people to write this film. I want to know which one is responsible for the sexual basketball game. It's like the League of Extraordinarily Disappointing Gentlemen and Teresa. Like, every scene is bad, but this one is by far the worst. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Mike here instead of the music because Warner Brothers keeps trying to block my upload. I've tried multiple times. It's almost like they know how terrible this is and they can't in good conscience have it out on the internet. The fact that animals are in this film is nothing short of animal abuse. Where is PETA? Okay, back to the audio. I like the reaction shot. Like, she's just shaking her ass for no reason. He's just looking around at all the children staring at him like, this is a little weird. Little weird. I think that's just the actor breaking character, looking around like, what is you? My agent signed me up for Catwoman. What are we doing? It was like a sexually fueled basketball game in front of kids. What movie am I in? She just gave him the ball. Like, what the fuck are you people doing? Just... I also like that they edit in the same kid saying "come on" 3 times.
Yeah, come on! Come on!
Which, I mean, nobody else probably noticed that, but I unfortunately own this film and watched it numerous times to make this video. Which, I mean, I know, crazy. I'm even recording a second thing. It's taking me so long to put this stupid piece of shit video together just because I'm lazy and procrastinating. And not only is like editing videos like super time consuming, but just knowing that I have to edit a Catwoman video, I'm like putting it off so much. And then I get at my computer and I realize, oh, I don't have enough footage and there's no like segue because I wrote the video like shit. So now here I am recording it. Nice lighting. I know, much better than my dumbass. Look at this. What is that? We'll cut back to him in a second. But did I say fuck this movie already? So moving on, Sharon Stone is staring at a bunch of photos of the model that replaced her, you know, like a healthy individual, because she's old now.
I was never more beautiful, never more powerful. And then I turned 40, and they threw me away.
Oh, put her in a home. Ew. So then we cut to Patience, and she's at home enjoying a nice snack. Now listen, I understand that you're a Catwoman now, but does that mean that you all of a sudden forgot how to use utensils? I mean, cats don't even eat with their hands. You're not being a cat, you're just being gross. Stop. I'm reading this next part of my script off my phone because I give that little of a She cuts her hair, steals jewelry.
What the fuck is that?
Wakes up, returns the jewelry with a bag that says sorry written on it. She eventually gets framed for murder. The elderly woman killed her husband.
Help! Somebody help! It's Catwoman! She killed George! Oh my god!
Yeah, okay. Now that you're caught up to speed, let's keep moving. So then we get the scene where she has to escape from jail. And you'd think, you know, in the pit of your heart, you're hoping that maybe there's some kind of tension that's gonna be here. No, there's not. She just walks out. Which, I mean, it's not really even... I guess this is supposed to be some kind of like cat superpower that she wiggles through. But I think anybody could wiggle through because the jail is made of rubber and moves. Now, I'm giving him a hard time, but truthfully, it doesn't really matter because even if the jail cell wasn't made of rubber, she could have just teleported out of there, just like in the comics.
They're gonna shift change in a half an hour. All right.
Fun fact, the license plate of the car that Patience steals says Petoff.
A girl like me lands on her feet.
What a cool Easter egg. And then we get the epic fight scene, the Battle of the Pixie Cuts. Hot woman that's older with a hard face, or hot woman that's younger with hard nails? Who will win? It's so intense. And this is everyone's favorite part of the movie, because at this point of the movie you realize that it's almost over. I like how she kills her and then immediately after is like, say what you want about me, I'm no killer.
I might not be a hero, but I'm certainly not a killer.
It's like you literally just murdered someone. What? This is the face of a man that's contemplating why he asked out the woman that was standing on an air conditioning machine. Yeah, so the movie ends with her walking on a rooftop, and there's voiceover of her dumping the cop, where she says some very insightful lines.
In my old life, I longed for someone to see what was special in me. You did. And for that, you'll always be in my heart. But what I really needed was for me to see it. And now I do. You see, sometimes I'm good. Oh, I'm very good. Sometimes I'm bad, but only as bad as I want to be.
And then the movie's over. You get hit one more time with that sweet soundtrack and some CGI before the credits finally roll. Now, the basketball scene is the one that gets all the credit, but my personal favorite is probably the handwriting scene, where they have a handwriting analysis. Very, very keen intellectual. I mean, he could tell just by the note that was left at the scene of the jewelry heist that the person's O means they don't play by the rules.
Now, we look at the loop of the Y. Very self-confident, almost angry. And the O, well, this person doesn't like to play by all the rules.
So they're different people.
Very. If you put these two women in the same room, you're gonna have one hell of a party.
Actually, I lied. My favorite scene is when she goes back to the crazy cat lady's house and she pushes her off of the balcony and then throws a bunch of pictures at her and explains to her that she is a Catwoman.
Catwomen are not contained by the rules of society. You follow your own desires. This is both a blessing and a curse. You will often be alone and misunderstood.
But you will experience a freedom other women will never know. You are a Catwoman. You are a Catwoman.
You are a
Every
Catwoman.
sight, every smell, every sound, incredibly heightened. Fierce independence, total confidence in human reflexes. So I'm not patient anymore? You are patient.
And I don't know if it's just the way she says Catwoman or if it's the fact that she's throwing these photos at her that are just... the way she explains it and the photos, I can't take it seriously. It just reminds me of pony play.
Accept it, child. You spent a lifetime caged, By accepting who you are, all of who you are, you can be free. And freedom is power.
Oh, I also like the scene where she tries to do research on the internet and they just show a bunch of dumb pictures and words like cult, cat cult, and witches. Ooh! One of the things that just stands out about this film to me is the editing. Stop doing it. Just stop. There's too much. It's so much all the time. Please stop. Like, look, I'll just play this scene. Look at this scene.
I don't care that the FDA never saw the headaches and the nausea and the fainting spells. Those are symptoms I can live with.
Why are there jump cuts in the scene? What? They're just like cut. It's like the guy's explaining how it feels to watch this.
The headaches and the nausea and the fainting spells.
The dialogue is just as good as the editing, quite frankly.
If you don't have an identity, why keep it a secret?
Because you killed me. Game over. Guess what? It's overtime. Hey, man sandwich, 12 o'clock.
I'm sorry. What was that? Allergies?
You boys thought you could come in here and steal all these beautiful things? What a perfect idea.
Catwoman, more like cat. Whoa, man, this is a good film. Now let's talk about the music. Well, it's fantastic. The cinematography is just fantastic. I mean, who doesn't frame? From now on, I'm just gonna frame all of my YouTube videos like this. Why not? I don't know how people get, like, what's a prerequisite to directing a movie? Did you just walk in there and be like, oh, I think I'd like to give it a shot? Halle Berry, I don't understand. The only redeeming quality of this movie is that Halle Berry is nice to look at, kind of, and that's the whole thing. That's it. And it's and honestly, the fact that Halle Berry is so attractive kind of makes it even harder to believe.
I'm such a freak. Okay, but what if he doesn't like the real me?
She's too hot. Okay, she's just, I'll say it. Halle Berry is too hot to play this woman that's like insecure and like, if you're that hot, you're just secure. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't buy this. Oh, I know, I'll go on a date. What if he doesn't like, oh gee Wilker. It's not even like they do the quirky like, oh, I'm a nerd, I'm gonna wear glasses. Oh, I don't know how pretty I am. Take off the glasses. Whoa. They don't even do that. It's just hot Halle Berry. The whole movie, she's just hot. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't. Please subscribe.
Yeah, come on!
Okay, bye. Side note, do you guys think that YouTube will let me return this? It's been... Is it too late to return this movie, YouTube? I'm asking a legitimate question here.
Game over. Guess what? It's overtime.
So scandalous.
You know you wanna sing with us. That's why you know you should be scared of us. Nice smile, looks to kill. Straight talk, sex appeal. One touch gives me chills. And